What's good, fuckers?
Do not adjust your motherfucking volume, bitch, nigga. It's us. The great, the illustrious, too.
Ninja. Kickbacks. With, shit. Man, got his Bruce Leroy shit in a second.
Bruce Kenny and some shit.
Hey.
That shit was wild nasty. My voice was all cracking and shit. Oh,
Like, this
man.
nigga just started doing this. Okay.
Let me cue this up. Like, I guess I'm going to roll with it. Let me cue this joint up. What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Camo, kicking another rendition of the Two Ninja Kickback. I am here with a great brother of mine. Two Phone is in the building. Tone, how you feeling, my guy?
Top of the morning, my G. I'm fucking groovy right now. Smoking some good little ganja. You feel me? Nice little roachy roach. Up until the weekend.
Let me do the same. Let me light my blood out so I can catch up with you. You feel me? What you
Moving this
smoking,
bitch
my guy?
struggling.
Oh shit, I was right with you.
Bruh, I'm over this bitch with a candle, lighting a motherfucking shish kebab stick just to get a flame, just to light this bitch.
Nah, listen, nigga, like niggas want to talk about roaches, yo. Like everybody loves a good torch, but a torch and a roach don't mix. I almost burnt my fucking fingernails off,
Nigga, I got dreads now, so like my hair everywhere and shit. So like my shit like damn near caught on fire like literally 30 seconds ago and shit. Like while the intro was playing.
That's how I go, yo. Like, I hate getting into my MacGyver shit when it comes to lighting the blunt.
Man, it's the hallmark of a champion, yo. But I'm smoking on Triple G right now. Great Gorilla Glue.
Where's my pack? I don't know.
I got some Gorilla Girls in reserves.
I think I am still pulling that lava cake. I believe I can't find the container this shit came in, but it's doing its job, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, yes indeed. Feed the needy.
We got a good one for the people, man. We wanted to touch on the subject that's, you know what I mean, widely spread. Is constantly like it's kind of shaping from like something that was used as like some Cape Crusader shit to just like taking on everybody, and that is that great thing that we like to refer to as the cancel culture.
That fucking wretched thing.
I want to know who's spearheaded this. It's always like some random group that'll just pop out of nowhere that'll start to get the ball rolling, and then everybody start latching on. Like it's never one entity. I feel that be trying to cancel niggas.
Facts.
It's like a collective of other entities that come together and assemble like Voltron on the nigga.
Yeah, it's a bunch of like-minded individuals from separate camps and shit like
Niggas,
that. Like,
niggas don't be like you know what? I'm offended too. Like you not offended at the initial statement. You're offended because this person is offended. How does that work?
I mean, hey, you look at it for like a lot of motherfuckers that are in cancel culture and they fuck with that shit. They're very reactional people. You feel me? They don't sit down and just read between the lines and shit. You feel me? I feel like critical thinking is far past a lot of niggas sometimes.
I tell you what, man. You not lying. Critical thinking is way past niggas. Like, like niggas don't critically think at all. Like, I don't know, man, because it's like certain sentiments where it's like you can tell what somebody is constantly targeting one group, constantly coming at a person or whatever, or just an entity or something like that, versus a person that may have said something in their past or something like that. Like it's crazy because it's like we're acting like the world isn't ever changing. It's like you know the culture shift. We more try to keep people in mind and all this other stuff. So like you don't see the crazy ass shit that people, be tweeting out as much or doing as much. It's like niggas got to pull shit from 1958 or some shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Some shit, motherfucker
2006 or some shit like
the
what,
internet
nigga?
was even a fucking thing type shit for like.
Says right here in this newspaper. Like a newspaper? What? A nigga went to the library archives to find this smoke, yo. Like, we gotta get him out of here.
What's so crazy, but the shit that irks me about whole cancel culture for like, it's when people take this shit out of context. And when people like really just don't know the due diligence, like it's like really just a lack of information. You feel me? So when people hear certain shit for real, it's kind of like I don't know what it is for real. Cause like for like comedy, for example and shit like that, when people hear certain jokes and then they overreact on shit for real, like it's like yo, like if I don't know, I just hate cancel culture, niggas, yo.
You
It's
not if you're
just
a
like
vegan, you don't go to like a burger
you
joint,
don't go
right?
to a fucking
Like you know what you
you don't
kind of
go to a
getting into,
fucking
yo.
bistro, my nigga.
If you
Like what the
got
fuck?
soft feelings, don't go to no fucking comedy club, you moron.
I ain't never seen a Hindu working inside a bistro, my nigga.
Hey, there you have it.
You feel me? That's real
Like
shit.
niggas that go to a comedy club and get offended. How is that even possible, yo? Right, like yo, you know what you in there for. You hear some obscene shit. Niggas gonna talk
Yeah,
they shit because it's like what it's done. It's supposed to be, you know what I mean, a mirror hold up to society to point out the flaws and all the satire in it and shit like that. But niggas ain't
mm-hmm.
comically inclined to some shit. Like I know the comics get a lot of dirt, like rappers get a lot of dirt, fucking
Oh, for
actors and
sure.
all types of people. It's like
Andrew Schultz and Godfrey, two of my favorite comedians of this fucking era right now. You feel me? They catch shit on fucking stage when it comes to motherfucking like
listen, bruh.
niggas
You
overreacting.
don't want to be the person where a nigga come to your show just to voice their opinion because they feel so strongly about you. Like I'd be mad as shit if I'm a comedian and you just come into my show because you want to challenge me. Like nigga, go find yourself another comedy club, start your career, and meet me at the top, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Don't stand up in the middle of
Mm-hmm.
my fucking set while I'm trying to get my shit off. It took me a minute to write
And
this
then get
material.
fucking offended when motherfuckers actually start coming at you
Right,
on
bro,
some
I do
shit
this for
like
a living, nigga. Like what? Like I'm not about to go back and forth with a comedian. A nigga to get paid to tell jokes. Are you crazy?
that shit wild, my nigga. And people really be testing them too though. Like I didn't seen some shit, but like the shit that pissed me off though, like all communities when it comes to comedy is it's not excluded. You feel me? No matter who the comedian is, you feel me?
It's a little subjective, but yeah, it's not excluded.
It's and when it comes down to it for real, it's almost in the sense like my nigga, like you have to know what the fuck you expecting for real. Like even when like people just walk inside the comedy club, like I remember like back in Def Comedy Jam type shit. You feel me? Like when niggas just used to bag on the fucking audience members and shit. You feel me?
Right, yeah. Used
Martin
to
coming at the
bomb
lady
on
that
niggas,
had the
yo.
all yellow on, calling her Big Bird, all types of
Yeah.
shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah, it was
Like,
rough. It was rough. Nigga, open this setup with you.
and this nigga walked out the fucking stage with a diaper on, ragging on niggas. Like,
Yeah, man. Like, you know, they got the goat himself back at the plate. Dave Chappelle right now for his comments again with the trans community. This nigga Barry Bonds, so he hitting them shits out of here. But of
I ain't
course,
gonna
you know, the
lie, yo.
pressure's mountain. It's gonna get crazy.
Oh yeah, because at the end of the day, how I really just feel like the greatest way to feel human is to always try to humanize somebody, and the best way to humanize somebody is to make jokes about a motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean that's how I made all my
I mean,
friends.
yeah, exactly. Like, and like people get like all this shit confused with toxic masculinity, all this like new, like so-called psychological nuance that's really not fucking new. It's just like motherfuckers just literally in their feelings. I mean, because at the end of the day, like I still don't know to this day what the fuck is really toxic masculinity. I just know it's just niggas ragging on each other.
Uh,
You feel me?
I've seen toxic
I mean, yeah, I
masculinity,
done
but
seen bullying
but
and
it's
shit
it's
like that,
completely
but like.
different from what the fuck niggas be doing though, yo. Like that's the thing. Like it's completely different. Like me messing with my homeboys or punching a nigga, like you know what I mean, getting into some little fights and calling somebody soft for not doing something. It's just camaraderie amongst brotherhood and this man shit. Like you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like it's just how we get down. Like you gotta let niggas be niggas. You gotta let women be women. Like when it gets blurry when the motherfuckers want to start crossing lines and shit, yo.
Facts.
It's like, yo, I can respect you and have my opinion, right? Or I have to
Hmm.
respect you and go along with everything that you say, or we can't coexist. That's not how that works. You know what I mean? We're in a smelting pot. We got all types of religion, all types of culture, all types of beliefs, all types of everything. And it's like, you know, it used to be that we had a common umbrella of being an American and just that dream and that togetherness, but somehow
Yeah,
it's gotten even further divided, I feel, now than ever. Like it was
yeah.
one point where
America
niggas had American
is
pride and all that shit.
way more divided than what this shit is. Like, I don't give a
Now
fuck what nobody say.
now Jim Crow laws and all that other shit is different, but I mean like just growing
I
up.
mean, even with like the internet, you know how the internet is so called like supposed to connect us and shit.
Yeah.
We're so far like with just different informations and just again nuances and new ideologies and shit like that. Like we're actually farther apart. You feel me? At one point, like niggas did had some type of common ground when it came to like to shit. You feel me? Niggas knew like, yo, you can't come at comedy. You can't come at comedians. Niggas been bagging on motherfuckers for years. You feel me?
Right. And it's like I said, man, especially with comedy, because comedy is such just like it's only jokes about and amplifying society, like the shit that goes on in
Mm-hmm.
society. Like these
It's
just niggas.
mirroring society.
So it's like if you're getting offended at that, go out and protest or something, nigga. Don't get mad at me because I'm up here telling the truth.
Not
Like,
even that, my nigga. Like, if you getting mad at that, then actually try to change the narrative of what's going on. If you mad that like your community is literally the butt of the damn joke, then something's going on. Like, it's a reason why like a lot of black comedians talk about racist police and white people. You feel me? Because it's something going on in society with these niggas.
yeah, exactly. Not only do they talk about it, it's been a running gag for how long? Like,
Ah man, since niggas been doing the dozens, you feel me? Since we was on the slave ships and shit, we was
listen,
bagging
bruh.
on these niggas.
Listen, like trying to remove a staple, but it's like I don't know, man. Like, and then the other side of that is, you know what I mean? Nobody knows if they're going to be famous or not. Nobody knows if they're going to make it. So you digging up shit from when I was a nobody, yo. Like when I literally was
Look at
just
Kevin Hart.
talking to 2 or 3 people, yo.
Kevin Hart was talking to his mans for real and called him a whole word that rhymes with maggot.
Yeah, nigga went on a whole apology tour after that. It was critical too. And it's crazy because like with the whole Kevin Hart thing, this man literally had, I believe, apologized beforehand before the shit even came out. And niggas was like, nah, it ain't enough, yo. Like we need you to go ahead and not do the what was it not the Grammys, what was it the Oscars? They wanted this nigga to host or some shit like that. A
Some shit.
lifelong dream of this man's, and it was like, nah, buddy. Sit your ass down. We need this nigga out the committee.
And that's the corny shit about that shit, bro. Like when you actually want to look down at it, like you really don't got no other fucking shit to do with your life but to actually just fuck with a nigga and just go to that past like on some shit like that's the corniest shit ever. Like I understand like tweets resurface and shit like that, my nigga, but like let that shit be the past. Like it was a reason. Like yo, Twitter was first starting off type shit. You feel me? Like it's a lot of dark shit that you could pull up on a lot of your favorite celebrities, but niggas won't do it because a lot of these niggas is pushing shit. You look
But
at Chrissy Teigen.
but it's like at the end of the day, it was like it wasn't a thing like that then. It was just like motherfuckers weren't
That was how niggas
as
talk.
that's what I'm saying. It was like it wasn't like a big deal then. It was just motherfuckers expressing themselves and shit.
Hmm.
Didn't even really think about it. This nigga Kevin Hart was probably being funny on there. Just that's how niggas was. You know what I mean? Comedy was a little more darker. You could be a little more edgy.
And that's the
Like,
thing. Like I
cause
feel like once you take that taste out of comedy, yo, that shit's not going to be funny. Like a lot of people get mad at Dave Chappelle for real because like they expect Dave Chappelle to be the same nigga from fucking Comedy Central, not knowing that this nigga is far beyond that nigga from fucking Comedy Central.
right, nigga just and he know how to maneuver a joke because he made a. I think that's what it is too. Jokes this nigga be making niggas think like, oh yeah, this nigga kind of got a point, yo.
Yeah, that's why a lot of motherfuckers that like got uncomfortable with Richard Pryor started getting on this shit. That's why a lot of motherfuckers started walking off the stage when the fucking god Paul Mooney started talking his shit. You feel me? Look at a lot of niggas that get upset with Patrice when he started getting into his bag.
Right. It was like even the fact where he pointed out that this nigga Lil Baby killed somebody in Walmart and niggas didn't give a fuck. He wasn't canceled then. It wasn't until the other
Hmm.
shit he got canceled. It was like it's really bad with like rap music and shit like that because it's like the lines that niggas be drawing in the sand be like absurd. Like you
Dog, like,
this is all good. All of this killing and drug selling and all that's fine. But on this side, you can't do that. Like what, nigga?
hmm
I can tell the
that was like
nigga
when
I'm
he
gonna
decided
shoot
to
his
make a
whole
stand against
family.
NBA YoungBoy. How on YouTube tried to cancel NBA YoungBoy.
Crazy.
Are you just gonna make an example out of this young man when you got all this fuck shit still going on YouTube, my nigga? I can still watch Nazi paraphernalia and all this crazy shit on YouTube with no problem.
Like I said, it's never a thing until somebody come up and say I'm offended.
It's still motherfucker. Yo, it's and that's the crazy part. Niggas will always play they're offended on YouTube when it comes to this shit, no matter what video it is.
But what do niggas really be canceling though, yeah? I know they be slowing up some checks for a nigga, but
Facts.
I'm trying to
I
think
mean,
like,
I guess pedophiles actually like successfully canceled. Like you look at the gaming pedophiles, like all them niggas on Minecraft. You look at what EDP, all them other niggas. EDP just got a fucking evicted because the check stopped flowing in.
yeah, I mean that's a fall off of it. Like, yeah, niggas shouldn't fuck with you if that's the case. It's
I
just
mean,
like,
but look how long it takes for them to do that shit. Who was it? Lionheart? It took motherfucking YouTube literally 2 fucking years to actually seize all this nigga shit.
I
And just
mean,
so happens
see,
Lionheart is a white man from motherfucking Danish. I mean, he's Danish.
in those cases and shit like that, yeah, I mean that's when cancel culture, but that don't really be cancel culture like that, yo.
I
That
don't
should
know.
be like
Niggas
that shit
still
don't
ain't
be.
canceled PewDiePie. You know how many times PewDiePie said nigga
That's what
and
I'm saying.
anti-Semitic slurs?
That's what I'm saying. Like all types of shit. It's just I don't know. You just gotta pick and choose your
PewDiePie had
battles,
a
I
whole
guess.
fucking KKK robe in the background, my nigga. You niggas still watch that nigga video.
I think it was never that entertaining either.
He wasn't. He was just some motherfucking Swedish nigga screaming in the mic, yo. Markiplier did what he did, but better.
But it's been a couple cases. Like you look at the R. Kelly case, like that was a successful cancellation. I think that was like a long time
Yeah.
coming. Not to say like all cancellations is bad and shit like that. I think it just
But yeah, it
like
was finally nice to get a monster off the street.
I think actuality versus just perception of some shit. If you think this person is like that and you're trying to cancel them, it's fucked up rather than trying to cancel the people like that are actually, show you proof and all types of shit. That's what
Yeah.
shit should be resourced to.
Yeah, the shit that pisses me off, like a lot of motherfuckers refuse to cancel like state senators and governors, like shit that actually matters to cancel shit, you feel me?
Right,
When it comes to shit, put that same
niggas
energy in,
that's
cause like
really making laws and shit that control your
yeah, like
life.
affecting motherfuckers' lives. Cause when you look at it, like yo, and this is speaking on women's rights, you feel me? Like just imagine like just growing up as a female for real, like you just doing the right thing your whole life and then you get raped and you living in Texas and then the motherfucker just shoots your club up for real and now you carrying this nigga child. You can't even get a fucking abortion.
Right.
You feel me? And motherfuckers, out of all things to cancel, it's like, yo, this is the shit to cancel right here. Like, yo, like, come on, yo, like, just complete asinine shit, yo, like, just robbing people of their human rights. But you put all your energy into just canceling the motherfucker that said some tweets or just told a fucking joke.
Right. And it's like people writing to Netflix trying to get that man specials and shit pulled off of Netflix and all this other shit. It's like,
And it's sad when it's people from the black community.
right.
It's your own kind, bro. That shit hurt.
But it's like, I mean, you can't let that stop you if that's how they feel, I guess. Like, but it's like, it's nasty because it looks like you're just trying to align yourself with somebody else to try to, get a leg up in a situation. It doesn't look genuine.
Oh yeah, it's always pandering.
I think that's what it is too. I think that's what we hate the most because it's like once the balls start rolling, all these other people will come out and start attaching other shit
Their
to it.
names to this
Yeah,
shit.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I was watching an episode of CSI, and there was this episode where this ex athlete had punched his wife in like a stairway or some shit, and then of course they brought up the Ray Rice case. But not only that, they mentioned this man by name. I'm sitting there like, how the fuck? Like that's crazy. It was like, I understand
Oh,
that's a
you remember
horrible
that
act.
piece of shit Ray Rice fucking
Yeah,
punched his
yeah.
wife in the elevator?
Right, exactly. I'm like, yo, they could have just, it's a TV show. They could have just left it on synonymous characters or some shit. You ain't got to bring that actual man's name into this shit.
Right. And what's so crazy is when it comes to like, I love how you brought that up because I remember watching, which one was it? It wasn't CSI, but it was one of them shits. I think it
No,
was
it was
Law and
Law and
Order.
Order. It wasn't CS. That was Law and Order, yeah.
Okay, all right, but and they had one of them cases when it was an athlete that got caught up with some child pedophilia type shit. And the thing of it is, what's
I
so
think it was the
crazy?
coach. I think I know what
I
you're
think it
talking
was the
about.
coach or some shit, but like they ain't never mentioned like no Ben Roethlisberger type shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see what you're
You
saying.
feel me?
I
That
think Ben
man got jammed up in a
Roethlisberger.
hotel with a whole like 13-year-old.
It's like it's just I don't know, man. Like niggas pick and choose and shit like that. But it's like we always talk about that shit. There's no real. It's like a gray area in life because it's like you tell people, oh, you shouldn't kill and all this other shit, but then you can go sign up for the military and get paid to kill
Hmm.
people.
Yeah.
Like it's like I don't know, like that shit got a plague on niggas' consciousness and emotions and all that other shit.
Shit, that was a major conflict with like a lot of like farm niggas that never like really had access to the outside world in Vietnam and shit like that. A lot of them niggas was coming home saying their whole life they heard thou shalt not kill. You feel me? And then you got this nigga telling them, I gotta shoot this man in order to survive. And if I don't, my punishment might be worse if I just don't kill this nigga. Like
Yeah, not to like directly relate that to how niggas follow niggas and cancel shit, but it's just like just to play off a nigga's psyche. Cause it's
mm-hmm.
like, you know what I mean? Niggas do horrible shit sometimes. For instance, the Ray Rice situation. Yeah, that man put his hands on his wife. Yeah, he was, sorry about that. They still together. They still working it out. They still trying to build on their family and all this other stuff. So who are we as the media to keep trying to bring that shit up? Is what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
they working
Who are you as
past
the
it
common folk to even try to bring that shit up?
to
Like,
to
because at
to
the end of the
continuously
day,
tear down this man's character though. Now I could be biased because I'm a Ravens fan and they get Super Bowl champ. Like what I mean. I could be biased, but I just thought that shit was a little nasty. I'm like, yo, you ain't really had to mention that man's name, especially like off the fact that this TV show shit gonna live forever, and this nigga
yeah,
got
facts.
kids that's growing up in a world that may not know about the situation, but that'll last forever and shit like that. It'll always be a constant thing that they may have to deal with in the future.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it for like certain plights, they really don't care about like if they know it's gonna get them ratings. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah,
When
exactly.
when shit's slow in media and when shit's slow in TV, they always bring up some form of shit for real. Like I remember when shit wasn't even like when what was this shit? Out of nowhere, media just started attacking niggas that didn't even get the COVID vaccine for real. It was just niggas just explaining their hesitation on it. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
as a lot of people rightfully have the right to do.
That shit turning. That shit turning
Yeah,
quick as shit.
it's turning quick as shit, and you got a lot more people out here getting vaccinated and shit. But like the thing of it is, it's still a person's fucking freedom, no matter what, to at least be some type of hesitancy. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
and
you're not
just
lying.
how the media attacks like certain celebrities just for expressing certain traits of being human is just fucking wild. Like,
Right.
it's all a part of the machine, my nigga. And it's both sides. It's both sides.
It is both sides. You're not lying because other motherfuckers on the other side, they might be going a little crazy. Like, I ain't taking that shit, you bitch ass nigga. You gonna have to kill me
Pretty
first.
much. I mean, shit, you got it's to the point. Like when you look at how media actually entertains into cancel culture and how these niggas don't get canceled. Like look at Fox 45. Fox, it was a nigga in Maryland, not even a nigga. Let me change that. It was a white dude in Maryland that killed his brother, killed his brother's wife, and killed some random old lady because he claimed that this man, because his brother was a pharmacist, and he claimed that this man was poisoning niggas by giving them the vaccine.
Mm,
So it's crazy shit in media like that, but yet you got niggas stroking this shit in media, but yet you got niggas stroking this type of shit in Congress, but yet niggas won't cancel these niggas.
right. It's like the fallout of that can be graded too sometimes. Like you stoking the fire.
Like what? That's the
And
crazy part.
it is funny how it started off like, oh yeah, we're not forcing anybody to get it. You get it in your due time, whatever. Da, 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 da. Now everybody like, man, you gotta get that shit. Get it, get it, get it. It's like, yo, why would you worry about somebody that doesn't have it? Like that doesn't make any sense to me. It's
Pretty
like
much. As long as that nigga is doing the proper precautions, let that
I would
motherfucker live.
I would never buy a new Xbox and be like, damn, yo, I sure hope they keep supporting the old Xbox. Like, I don't give a fuck. I got the new shit. I'm good. But it's like, it's crazy to me because, like, I'd be a little nervous if I was niggas. If you looking at it like, all right, so you had to get 2 shots, boom, boom, or 1 shot, boom, boom, whatever, a dab, whatever. And now they
Mm.
recommending boosters. It's like, dog, I got 2 shots. I'm still getting sick. Now you want me to get another shot to boost it? What the fuck was the point of the 2 shots in the first place?
2 shots apparently, so you won't get ass sick for real till it's life threatening.
Niggas is dying though, even
Yeah,
with it.
niggas is dying with it, but
Like,
still they claiming this motherfuckers with like pre-existing health conditions.
so
I
if
don't
I
know.
got
I'm
pre-existing
not a
health
scientist.
conditions, I'm still, I'm a target regardless. And it
I mean,
was
but
like,
it
it's
is.
crazy because if you look at the whole timeline of this shit, it literally told you in the beginning of this shit that people that was being mostly affected by it are people with underlying health conditions.
Yeah.
So it's like, as what is it, civil liberties? Yeah, you should be able to tell niggas, I'm not doing that shit. Like, but it's like, it's getting now to the point where like niggas is mandating it for jobs and shit. How do you do that? How do you mandate somebody has to have this for a job? Hypothetically, you go get a job, you get the joint, and then you get sick, and then or something like that. Like you be looking at the job, like what the fuck? But it's already an act in place where you can't even sue niggas for that shit.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part about that shit. That's the shit that scares me.
That's the shit that's really scary. It's like, yeah, you just a test dummy, and it's like if the shit don't work, there's nothing you can do because it's what was it? Pence already put shit in place where it's all good. The companies don't give a fuck. There's
Hmm.
pharmaceutical brands, they don't care. They try you a fucking dollar sign.
Pretty much. And what's so crazy is when you look at it, if the shit is like my whole thing is I know the shit is real, you feel me? Niggas cause if anybody lived through the 80s and the 90s for real, back when motherfuckers was screaming out, yo, AIDS ain't real. And then you start seeing niggas dying and shit, you like, oh shit, AIDS is real. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of them type of things for real when you look at it and shit. And now once shit actually come into play, it's almost like how should I say? Is the geese really worth the gander? If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm too high for real.
I see what you're saying.
But like, is this shit really worth it for real? Like, cause the whole thing of it is it's like, yo, if I just wait until like this shit is actually worked on and perfected, then I got something to actually be safe about. You feel me? Like
I don't need a
that's my whole
booster.
thing.
Probably get that shit down packed in one little fucking stab.
And that's my whole thing. Like the flu shot, like that shit take it. You don't need like 4 or 5 fucking flu shots throughout the damn winter.
Gotta get the batch right.
Yeah, you get that one and then you straight. You feel me? Figure out which one you trying to get or trying to fight. Get that shit, you straight. And that's all it is. Like, yo, just gotta get it. I just feel like sometimes you gotta get that shit time. But like, even when it comes to relating to cancel culture and shit like that, like you just see how niggas that really just fuck up the world for real don't get canceled.
Right.
I mean, man, this nigga Jake Paul literally ran over like 800 motherfucking sea turtles in Puerto Rico
Oh Lord, jeez.
on some GTA type shit, my nigga.
Right. The Obamas got mad at Erica Badu because she had posted a video at I think some
At
event
that
they was at.
um Obama's birthday party.
Yeah, and nobody had on mask in this closed room. Everybody dancing, so niggas was trying to cancel her over some shit she ain't had no control over. It's like I wasn't thinking about that mask shit. I was enjoying myself, nigga. Like,
Pretty much. The fuck, I'm in this bitch with the Obamas.
but
Like,
it's
you know
like
how long it's been?
the other side of that is like you look at the Obamas who is like promoting that safety, COVID safety, take the shot and all stuff and shit, and then these niggas in the room dancing like it's 19. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, everybody in it was probably already vaccinated.
I don't think that mattered at that time. Even now, they still suggest people that's vaccinated to wear masks. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you gaining anything from that shit.
Mm.
You still got to wear a mask and all this other shit. Well, you should. You can still get it. You can still pass it on. You can still
Was it
get
a
sick.
closed door event or was it an open door?
It was in a building. These niggas was
Oh shit.
like they was in like a
Yeah, I ain't gonna
club
lie,
somewhere.
niggas wild. Like, I'm wearing a mask in the building. Like
That's
I
why they
think
told her That's why they told her to take it down. Like it painted. Like you see that shit, you like, oh man, I look a little sus. Like you out here on
is that
your
2 Chainz they listening to? Is that gray area they play?
not a mask in sight, yo. Niggas close as shit dancing. You like, hold on, wait a minute.
That shit be wild as shit. You see Barry and Michelle over that bitch 2-stepping for real. I said fuck quarantine.
It's kind of how it was in that bitch. Those was the vibes it looked like.
Michelle, get the yak.
But like, I don't know. I'm not a scientist and none of that shit. You gotta do your own research and make your own decision and all that other shit. You should get vaccinated. If you shouldn't get vaccinated, it's on you. For now, at least. Like for now, at least it's on you.
Man, I don't know how I feel, man. Either way, it's up to a motherfucker. Like I don't know.
We ain't going back into lockdown. I know that. So like,
Oh
you
no,
get it or not,
the
that shit
money
not.
is rolling. You feel me? You
The
see
money
these
not
niggas,
stopping again.
Niggas is still trying to trip off of giving a nigga fucking $1,200 after they just cut niggas off. Like,
Oh yeah, it's because we about to run out of money. Like to the point where we really run out of money.
man, when that shit happens, I hope you niggas got your training in.
But yeah, if they talking about in a couple of years, so like niggas better start paying them college debts back. Like they
Niggas
need
about to
that.
start living in the motherfucking 1920s again, my nigga. Prohibition era. You about to.
What you gonna be smuggling, yo? College graduates can't learn over here. We gotta learn out in the woods.
Nah, yo, nah, I don't. I might start like a underground railroad full of Girl Scout and Boy Scout alumni for real, yo. Just trying to escape from the South up north, escape persecution.
So being a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout, what the hell?
Yeah, yo.
Yeah,
I might
chill.
have to start helping like little white Republican kids, yo.
It's gonna come for you. Talking about
I
helping
feel
Girl
you, yo.
Scouts and Boy Scouts. Escape
What travel from the South up
under,
north, yo?
yeah, kidnapping
saying,
kids,
yo.
yo.
I ain't kidnapping, yo. Peter Pan ain't never got canceled. Look at what that nigga be doing. He be kidnapping kids.
You ain't growing up around here, motherfucker. Eat that ice cream. My tummy hurts. Fucking food, Peter.
Yo, that shit would be scary. Yo, can you imagine a grown ass man flying, knocking on your window, yo?
Let's
Talking about, "Come on, little
go.
boy. Let's go to Neverland."
You ain't never got to grow up over there. You can run around, play with your toys all day. Really? Nigga, get over there. He cleaning up caves and shit. Get your ass
Hey, yo,
down
Peter,
here.
where the bitches at, yo?
We
I
only got
ain't not
one.
see one girl.
That's Tink, and that's my bitch. Y'all think they got no bitches? Yeah,
That shit
bitches,
wild,
nigga.
yo.
You said you wanted to be a lord nigga. Lord niggas don't worry about no bitches, nigga. Get out of here.
Right, and out of all motherfuckers, since we on canceling and shit, and we on Peter Pan and shit, Disney to be canceling motherfuckers and shit like
Disney
that.
gotta
And
cancel
all the
theyself, yo.
racist shit.
Yeah, Disney
and
gotta
all the
cancel
racist shit
theyself,
Disney
yo.
is with.
The Scarecrows and Dumbo, all of that shit. These niggas is out of pocket in so many different eras. The
Motherfucking,
original
yo,
Looney Tunes, like all of that shit. How come nobody digging up that dirty past and all that shit? Niggas got time for this tweets and all this other shit. It's a whole fucking other side of
a
that shit.
whole rich culture of just fucking with niggas. Like all that Sambo culture, that Miami culture and shit like that.
Niggas
All that
sweep
black
that under the rug, yo.
Niggas came out with Space Jam and put Michael Jordan and LeBron James in that shit. Thought niggas forgot. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Like Bugs Bunny was an avid racist.
Nigga, what?
What's up, nigga?
Alma Fudd, Yosemite
Mhm.
Sam.
Marvin the Martian, all of them niggas, yo.
Mm-hmm.
But them niggas ain't getting canceled. They focusing on your favorite NBA player, your favorite rapper, your favorite comedian, your favorite actor. Not your senators, not your presidents, not your, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny though. Or niggas inside that same group that they in. Cause there be motherfuckers that behind that shield when they just as worse as the people they trying to cancel.
Yeah.
It's like, I try not to point fingers because there's always 3 pointing back.
Yeah. They canceled the motherfucking Paw Patrol because the dog was a cop. Like that's
Yo,
how
you know what's funny?
That's how they put the energy, yo.
That's
how they
that's
put
really
the
where the energy go, yo, because niggas got rid of police cars on Fortnite because of that same shit.
Yeah, like
Oh, that's like that was what was gonna
that's
fix
what
it,
niggas
yo.
is doing.
That was gonna fix it, yo.
Sony out this bitch just putting up motherfucking Black Lives Matter shits and Spider-Man like as like sentimental shits. My nigga, like,
Niggas,
have you
oh my
donated to
lord,
niggas? Have
niggas,
you
we
done
really
something
did
for the
something here.
cause? Have you like helped niggas out like that's actually out here on some fucking revolutionary shit?
That stop Asian hate shit ain't last very long.
It didn't. Motherfucking Shang-Chi came out around the fucking corner for real, and now apparently this is better than motherfucking Black Panther.
I ain't mad at that.
Man, I gonna sit here in front of you.
Celebrate your
Shang-Chi,
culture, yo.
yeah, celebrate your culture, yeah, but like when you start saying like how the dick riders and panhandle, I said panhandle. Shouts
Yeah, I
out
was
to
about
the
to say
panhandlers of
panhandle.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
but
shouts out to them niggas, man.
but motherfucking when you see how like all the motherfucking panderers is and shit like that, it's like come on, yo, like Shang-Chi is alright, but yo, like that shit wasn't like Black Panther cool, my nigga.
I mean, it's
Like that
new,
nigga
it's up to
had,
date, so I can see why niggas can also say that, you know.
yeah,
It's a
that
new
is
Black
true
Panther
too.
coming out, so I'm sure we gonna get it was gonna come back to it.
Hopefully.
Unless they fuck this shit up, which they could.
I'm mad they fucked up Blade.
They did? What happened with Blake?
Blade PG-13, nigga.
All right, I ain't mad at that either though. Like, you know, they can still do
I
something with it.
mean,
Still work
come
them
on, yo.
into the
Blade had
MCU.
blood, yo. Blade had guns. Blade, when Blade called a vampire motherfucker, yo, come on, yo. You just know shit is right, yo. Like,
You know, they
Deadpool rated
motherfuckers want that check, yeah.
shit, yo, you know how much money you will get if with an R-rated Blade? Niggas already talking about they not seeing that shit because of that shit.
I'm saying, like, you know, at least niggas gonna take their kids and shit to go.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
Like,
when
you
I
know,
was
with the
growing up,
R
we had
rated
Wesley
joint.
Snipes.
But it's like sometimes you gotta play that because it's like niggas would be like, yeah, Blade, hell yeah. And then that shit come out, nobody go see that shit. It's like if we done
Yeah,
made that
that
shit for
is
the
true.
kids, niggas would have went to go see that shit. So I understand it sometimes. And I'm not mad at that because it opens up to a new generation. Like you don't want that to be limited. Like I want niggas to see another black superhero, as many people as they can, especially young kids, because that's
Oh
how
yeah.
fucking Black Panther got all its predominance right now. Niggas
And
don't
shit,
really know how dope
Luke
niggas
Cage had
is.
a run like that for a second. I thought it was dope how
Exactly.
everybody was a fan of Luke Cage. I
Niggas was
was like,
wearing
all
yellow
right.
muscle shirts, all types of shit.
Asking bitches for some coffee.
Exactly. But it's like you only get that when everybody can play along. Like, so I ain't mad at it. Definitely not mad at it. Hopefully, like, you know, niggas put some money into that shit and they ain't just like some side story to tell some major story. Like, oh, we only
Yeah.
put Blade in here because we want to talk about how, you know, Captain America is getting vampire powers now. Some
I
shit.
mean, shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I had a whole conspiracy theory about that. That shit. That's crazy. You said that. Like, you actually
Vampire
read my
Hawk.
mind. Not because Vampire Huck. I ain't gonna lie. Vampire Huck would be pretty
So you
tight.
smoking shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, yo.
Yo, they got a Hulk that's actually a mixture of Wolverine and like four other different type of niggas for real. Yo, like this nigga is the shit. But
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's insane.
Weapon
Like,
H, if you get a chance, yo, go, like look that comment up, yo. Weapon H, that nigga is the shit.
yeah,
But
I'm gonna look into that shit. That shit sounds loony.
moving on to my point though, shit. I felt like the whole conspiracy theory about that shit because Morbius is having a movie, and Morbius is a vampire, and Morbius ties into Spider-Man and Blade's world.
Right.
You feel me? And I was wondering, is that how they just gonna promote that shit?
I ain't mad at that either. Like, you know, Sony trying to play along with the
But my whole thing is
higher
like
ups.
Blade is like the ultimate vampire killer. And why the hell would Blade need this nigga Spider-Man little ass help to kill a goddamn vampire?
I think what it does is like, you know, it just gives you a way to kind of freely connect different stories. Like
I
the
guess.
dopest shit about that shit is how all the shit is intertwined. And I think like if you have that, like, 'cause you can't go wrong with Spider Man. Yo, Spider Man is that nigga like cook crack. Yo, that nigga gonna sell. So like, you
I
want
don't
your
know, homeboy. What was it, Andrew Wiggins? That was after Toby
Andrew
Maguire.
Wiggins nigga,
What was that nigga name?
nigga that played for Golden State.
I,
He's out there talking on whips. Oh my goodness.
What was that nigga name?
I think it's Andrew Garfield or some shit like
Oh,
that.
all right, Andrew Garfield. Shout out to Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Garfield didn't have no motherfucking future, yo. Like niggas was killing him, yo. Like,
Yeah, his act was a little stale. Like he wasn't all that, yo. I think it deserves to get out of there.
yeah, he
Like,
did, yo.
it got him out there quick too. Yo.
With the
Like,
fucking swiftness, yo, and he ain't had time to negotiate for a sequel.
nigga sitting there, what you doing tomorrow, yo? I mean, we shooting for this little Spider-Man movie. Oh, word? I ain't get no, I ain't get no email or nothing.
A word?
Yeah.
Uh,
You got
we gonna need you to go.
you gotta check your I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. We we revamping the whole series, yo. We just gonna go ahead and scrap this whole joint, yo. So what am I? What's gonna happen with me? I don't even know, yo.
I mean, like, by the good grace of God, like,
That
you
nigga ain't
stand
had a
on your own
job since,
two
yo.
feet.
He ain't staying on nothing, yo. That nigga ain't had a job since, yo. He ain't staying on his own to nothing.
That was like the nigga that played the weak ass Venom in Spider-Man 3 for real, yo. You want to talk about cancel? Like that nigga got canceled too for real. I ain't see shit from him neither.
Pulled my man from that 70s show for that shit. A weak ass performance, but
Yeah, my man Eric Foreman seen better days. Yo, shouts out to Eric Foreman and Donna. The true relationship I wanted to see sparkle out of fucking Spider-Man 3, yo.
yo, they
I
need
felt
to
like that would
redo
have
the
been a
whole.
sequel to that 70s show, yo.
Redo the whole, redo the whole plot. Let her play Aunt May. He can be fucking Spider-Man. Red Uncle Ben.
Mm-hmm.
It's your fault, dumbass.
Damn.
But man, we off on a tangent. You know what that means. Time to close it. What you want to close it with, my boy?
Oh man, I'm closing with the statement of smoking. Hey, my niggas, just smoke some good fucking weed. You feel me? Don't take life too fucking serious, especially from a fucking comedian standpoint. Unless the nigga is smoking a cigarette.
Listen,
and
do what
drinking
I
some
do,
yak.
yo. Don't take yourself too serious. Niggas be too fucking serious
Please,
about themselves, yo.
please, yo, learn to fucking laugh at yourselves, my nigga. Like I feel like a lot of niggas have like self-esteem issues for real to this day because don't nobody know how to laugh at themselves, my nigga. For a motherfucker to want to be included into like society and shit, and you can't even laugh at yourself, says a lot about you.
Exactly, yo. As a kid, I made up the decision. I looked myself in the mirror. I said, you know what, yo? You an ugly nigga, but you funny. Like you
Nigga,
gotta
what?
find a way to make this money.
Nigga, what?
But
I
nah,
remember the first
seriously
time
though.
this one girl told me, yo, you're a light skinned nigga, but the thing of it is, you're not a cute light skinned nigga. You don't have good hair.
Damn.
You
Hey,
feel
listen,
me?
yo,
All that other
I've
shit.
got hit with some shit like that too, yo. Had a girl look me in my face and told me I was a 3. I was okay. It's 2 more than 1, so hey, I'll take it.
I feel you. Once
Sure.
you hear that nigga get called the one, you
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm at least safe a little bit.
Shit, I'm a 3 out here, bro. You feel it? I'm big 3s on deck. Like I take that shit and run with it. Thank you for the compliment. Like, I thought it was lower than that. I'll take it. Like motherfuckers be thinking too highly of themselves, yo. Like and then when you get
Facts.
knocking off that pedestal, you fucking gotta go fight a nigga or something. Like, nah, G. That's one person's opinion. Keep it moving.
That's what a lot of niggas fail to realize, especially like a lot of niggas are like scared to talk to fucking females and shit like that, my nigga. Like rejection is a common thing about life, my nigga.
Yeah,
Like
nigga.
shit's gonna happen, bro.
All the time, nigga. nigga apply for a job, don't get that bitch. Nigga don't be hurt.
Oh, nigga, what? I got rejected from like 7 motherfucking jobs if I said fucking
That
going to
job
Amazon.
called me like 2 years later. I was like, yeah, we see you put this
Hey,
application in. Like, what, nigga? What
nigga,
application?
I'm a whole different nigga now, yo.
How much y'all pay? Oh, hell no. I ain't leaving my job for
We
that.
start off at 11:17.
Oh, I'll see you later, buddy. I appreciate the offer.
Oh, but Mr.
I
Oh,
said good day. But nah, man, if you want to jump into Discord, all that stuff, it is available in the description, the bio, all of that other stuff where you do consume this at. Get some more of these jokes, get some more familiar with us, hang out with us, play some games with us, all that great stuff. Can't do it till you hop in that Discord, get to know us. See you there.
adios, muchachos and muchachas.